Hello and welcome to our senior design presentation on IoMT wearable security, presented by myself, Jacson, Trevor Hornsby, Matthew Chau, and Stu Kernstock. So what is IoMT? IoMT, or the Internet of Medical Things, is a subsection of the Internet of Things. These are devices that have been embedded with computers, allowing them to collect and share information over the internet. Some common examples of IoT devices include smart plugs, internet-enabled thermostats, garage door openers, cameras, you name it. The Internet of Medical Things are simply these IoT devices which have been used to collect and handle personal health information. This is information about users such as heart rate, blood pressure, sleep cycles, and other key factors. There were two reasons that we chose to do our research in this space. First, IoT devices are notoriously insecure, and second, medical data has become increasingly the target of attackers. To limit the scope of our project, we decided to perform a security review on the intersection of these two issues, specifically IoMT wearables, for this project being smartwatches, their applications, and the phones that they communicate with.
In our project, we performed our tests across a broad spectrum of attack vectors and categories, and we used the results from both successful and unsuccessful attacks to make our remediations. Successful attacks within the context of our research are defined as any attack that was able to successfully compromise any element of the CIA triad. And for our research methodology, we used a phased approach, which can be seen in the flow diagram at the bottom of the slide.
We tested a variety of attacks on each device with varying degrees of success. For example, sniffing attacks were not successful against the Apple Watch because we were unable to follow the connection using our hardware. We had limited success against the Fitbit. This time we were able to follow and capture traffic between the watch and phone, but the data was encrypted. Sniffing was successful against the Populary and Wise smartwatch, and we were able to see the heart rate values transmitted between the devices in plain text. The immediate issue with this is that the data confidentiality is being breached and that an attacker may also track the physical location of the user. The implication of this attack is that the heart rate value, or even other values, can be modified by a third party. Abnormal values can trigger automated alerts and emergency service responses unnecessarily.
For manufacturers and developers, making sure to implement encryption on all device communications stops many of the attack vectors we tested within this project. Additionally, using Bluetooth 5.0 or higher allows for the usage of the newest security features within the protocol. Lastly, implementing random MAC addresses thwarts many of the tested attack vectors, as well as making tracking of users very difficult. As for users, avoiding unnecessary pairing and unpairing sequences helps to defend against many of the attacks we tested, such as hijacking. Additionally, purchasing from reputable brands such as Apple or Amazon ensures that the level of security is more than adequate for trustworthy usage. Thank you. For more information, we have completed a paper that is publicly available.